Good morning, everyone. So I'm on my way to work today. I wanted to make a quick video as my neighborhood association did go down to Annapolis yesterday to advocate on behalf of the Grove Park plight. I am a part of both the Grove Park and Waverly neighborhood associations, actually part of 3 neighborhood associations: Grove Park, West Arlington, and Waverly. These are areas either where I own property or I have family that live in those areas. If my voice sounds a little bit shaky, it's because I'm emotional. The reason being is that it is very hard to advocate for black people when you have an entire system that feels like it is against you. You have the Democratic Party that relies on black voters, and they openly exploit black voters time and time again. And you have a Republican Party that largely ignores black voters because they do not vote for them. By ignoring the voters or exploiting the voters by either of the major parties, you are ignoring the citizens who the voters, their concerns, bringing their concerns from the citizenry. I also have my retainers in, so please forgive that. You can see how lonely it gets by the work that people like Senator Jill Carter puts in. She is advocating against both a Senate and a House of Delegates that does not respect her as a black woman, but also does not respect her in terms of the Senate bills that she puts forward to advocate on behalf of not only her community but the young people that she represents around Baltimore City. Our district, the district of my parents, District 41, represents some of the highest voter turnout of black voters. And yet you have people like Howard Friedman, who used to be with AIPAC, the American Israel Political Action Committee, he wants to create a majority white delegation for a majority black district that has some of the highest voter turnout for black voters. How does that make sense? And they want to put people like Dahlia Attar in as the senator for the district. How does that make sense? It's just mind-boggling. And right now they're trying to destroy Grove Park Elementary, which is a school in a 96% black neighborhood. The 3 blocks that are mostly impacted are about half black, half Latino at this point. And it's like, dude, the community association who I'm consulting with, these folks, I'm consulting with them in both a real estate and procurement capacity. But these folks, they literally followed the process, and the government told them that they would be able to, that their voice would be heard, that what they wanted in their community would be heard. and it's a complete lie and farce. Instead, the government would never do this in the white communities that are above West Northern Parkway. They would never do this in Cross Country and Cheswold and all those other communities. Instead, they would only do it in the black communities that are south of West Northern Parkway. And it's just so disheartening. And then to see the level of uneducated black voters who are disengaged from the process, who seemingly don't care that their houses will be taken, either by taking the property value or by literally taking it to make way for a rehab center that's going to be placed there. And the company that's behind it, Communicare, they keep on saying, oh, well, we're putting a nursing home there. Well, in the proposal that you submitted to the city, as well as the proposal that you, the presentation that they gave to the community association, these folks literally said rehabilitative care. Literally said that. Now, they want to put, they sent out mailers of the sprawling metropolis of, development, but they did not include any of the houses in that artistic rendering. That lets me know what they intend to do with the community. And then even more, they told one of our legislators that, oh yeah, the community wanted a school and rec center. Well, we could put that on the property if the city pays for it. What? If the city was going to pay for it, we wouldn't even need you guys, because the city would have did it themselves, assumingly. But that's why the nonprofits, the black-led nonprofits that the community association and my firm brought in, was going to put a school and rec center there for the youth and seniors, and to be an asset to the community. District 5 is the only district without a rec center. You notice that kids are out here killing each other, killing themselves. They have no resources. 10 years ago, you had Mayor Stephanie Rawlings Blake, who entered into the 21st Century Schools Initiative in order to help get funding for the school district to remodel and upgrade some of the schools. She had to enter into this deal, which essentially closed down realistically, it closed down schools in exchange for funding and remodeling of schools. But with closing down these schools, you had to move students to different neighborhoods, and Grove Park was deemed to be one of those schools where there was both high absenteeism and complete enrollment. What? So you had students who were showing up every day. They were enrolled, showing up every day, but somehow every one of those students was absent. It just doesn't make sense. I'm advocating for the people of Grove Park because I noticed that in Waverly, my home neighborhood, the city council person over there, she is an effective advocate for the people of Waverly, which the block is actually like diversifying. The entire community is diversifying, but it's pretty much a good mix of majority black right now, like 70-30, right? And 70-30, yeah. And the community is like still diverse, but it's diverse, which is a good thing. But it's also like everybody advocates for the community. Grove Park, you have a lot of seniors who are part of the neighborhood association, but you have young homeowners who are coming in. And it's like, wow, the minute that black people set up and do anything, we're getting knocked down. Guys, you can help. You can help us. Number one, I need everybody. Call Mayor Brandon Scott, email him at mayor@baltimorecity.gov and say, save Grove Park. Save Grove Park. Stop this development. Also, you can email Steve Rosedale at chs-corp.com and tell him, leave Grove Park. There are other development sites that I actually found for the community care development, because I do think that they will bring jobs to wherever they're going. And tell him to leave Grove Park. There are other sites that we've courted or found that actually want the development, and he has completely ignored every attempt at communication. Well, no, he hasn't ignored the attempt at communication, but what he said was, we'll help the black people by bringing in jobs. That's what he told me through email. That what better way to help this Asian community by bringing in black jobs? Sir, that's not what we asked for. We asked for a school and community rec center for our youth and seniors, and we were willing to do it ourselves. You can help us by sending those emails. You can also find out more information by calling 410-370-10066. 410-370-1066. That number leads you to Mr. Steve Ward, who is the community vice president, to learn more ways to help. Guys, we need your help. Please share this video. Thank you.